Hey y'all! So we are back
with another video.
And it is that time, tequila time, ladies and gents. Get your bottles, get your cups, and get that boost, okay? You have to have your Red Bull boost if you're gonna be drinking on this tequila, honey. Because you don't want to be just down. You want to keep it moving down. So this video, we're gonna be talking about the second season of Pose, P-O-S-E. If you have not seen it yet, go ahead and go to Netflix and watch that first season so that you can get caught up. They're only now on the second season, and we're only now on episode 2. So you do have time to catch up. Go ahead and catch it on Netflix if you can. But right now, if you want to catch it episode by episode, FX is playing it on whatever your local listening is. That's how you can find Pose. It comes on Tuesday nights. So on this second episode, it opens up with Miss Electra, honey, darling.
Honey, we was talking about where the hell Electra was getting this money from.
Where was she getting the cake?
Like, where was you? She had all these furs. She was just getting money from out her ass, and no one could figure out in the first episode where she was getting the money from. Well, we found out.
I'm gonna tell you, I did think that she was at the piers, and I'm not sure if we mentioned the piers in the last video when I kind of did a recap on the first season, but the piers is where the community goes and hang out. Let's say dance against each other. Possibly where they go and get their drugs, where there's a lot of prostitution going on back in that time. So I thought
she was at the piers though.
I thought she had that.
Why not back at the place she went to? Y'all remember in the first episode? I mean, in the first season where she was at that little peep show place. And that was kind of her low. You don't remember she was at the
I didn't think she had went back to the peep show because she wouldn't have been making that much money. Because you got to think about it. Angel was working at the peep show.
Angel don't make money like that at the piers though.
Well, we don't know how much she makes. Shit, she don't ever flash it. She ain't buying anything extravagant type stuff.
Something going on with the piers.
I didn't know. I just felt like Shorty was hooking, prostituting, tricking, whatever you want to call it. I thought Electra was doing her thing. But turns out she out
here dominatrixing.
Honey.
Is that a word? Dominatrixing.
You done made up your own word, y'all.
She a dominatrix.
Yes, honey. She walks in with that elegant walk that she has. Mm-hmm. And this is this man laid over on the damn, it looks like a little, what is it? An ottoman. Seems like he's like laid over on an ottoman, or you know what I'm saying, and he's all
turned on.
He has on her underwear and heels, and she's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" I was like, "Wait, is this how she talked to him? What the fuck do you have on my heels for?"
He said, "This is my underwear, but I couldn't resist the heels. You couldn't walk a mile in my shit.
You could not walk a mile in my shoes, honey." Anyway, Electra was pissed off when she saw he had on her shit. She was not having it. But dude was like, he wanted to do drugs or whatever. And Electra was like, she does not condone drugs and she does not do drugs. But when he pulled out that stack,
drugs too. Get to it.
Shit. She was like, well, do your own thing. Let me count my motherfucking money, okay? And that's just what it was. We're not saying that she indulged. We're saying that she
at all.
She, allowed him to do his thing. He's like, this is how I can keep going and going and going. So now
it's by the hour.
Yes, honey. So
I think that job is very fitting of her. Like, we already know from the first season that she was a hostess at a high-end restaurant.
But she only got that job because Blanca encouraged her to do so.
That's true. But she
did. And said, get out here and get some money because you ain't gonna sit your depressed ass in my raggedy ass house that you want to keep complaining. Get out and get a job.
But that job was fitting of her because it was very high end, and it was for, you know, like the rich and famous would come into that restaurant. So it was very fitting of her. And I do remember after in this season 2 episode that after the dude wind up leaving from her dominating him, she did say that she didn't see why she couldn't have both because this particular job gives her the money that she's making, like she made more than she ever has in her life, as well as the hostess job gets her into the who's who
of New York. You know, she's within that elite crowd.
Right.
And if she ever wanted to get another sugar daddy, that's where the fuck she can find him.
Not with that penis, she can't.
No, maybe she got a sex change.
That's what I said. Not without that penis, she can't get another sugar daddy.
Oh, well, shit. Well, you never know. They might like what they see and decide that they want to spend a little cash to get a little ass. Shit, it's a new vagina. Who wouldn't want to touch a new vagina? I mean, she ain't had no new man since she had the sex change, but still, I don't know if anybody played around with the new pussy, but it's there. You never know. They might like them tall, dark, elegant. You feel me? So, hey.
She got that Amazon.
She got that Amazon, honey. On lock. You guys have got to tune in to see what we're talking about, and I guarantee you will agree. Okay? So, let's go back. Okay, so then Angel, after Electra, you know, goes into Angel and how we were talking about on the last episode where Angel was encouraged to go and do the modeling thing by Blanca. And you have to think about it, back in the 1980s, you know, the community wasn't a part of this. So Angel's like, you know, you're my child, you're beautiful, you look of a woman already, no one would ever know. Just go try it and see. You know, you have the beauty to do it. So she pushed her off. She went and basically went through like this whole audition process where it was a couple of different stages where she had to go through in order to get this big magazine spread. And so she passed through the first 2 stages?
The first stage. Actually, I know it's first 2. You know what? Truthfully, I think it might have been a little bit more stages, but how they showed it in the episodes, it seemed like one stage, like I think she just so happened to get the right woman that was doing the auditions, probably somebody high up, and you know, she showed her little snap pictures
portfolio.
That she did, her little
Polaroid.
the instant Polaroid pictures, and she told her that she was gonna be in the semifinals right then and there. She was like, "Oh, so you vote?" She's like,
that's her talent. What other talents do you have? And she's like, yes, I vote.
She said I vote, and she bust out, started voguing, and she was like, okay, go get some professional pics, and you made it through the semifinals.
Right.
So when you say semifinals, to me that sounds like you passed quite a few stages.
So basically, she kind of just gave her the pass, and you don't have to go and do what these other girls are doing because you have the face, you have the look. What we're looking for, you gotta invest in your stuff in order to make money. So she's like, listen, go get these pics done. I'm gonna give you somebody that I personally use myself, and I know them pictures are gonna come out fire. And that's what she did. She kind of basically got a reference from one of the reps. And so that's how that goes with Angel. So she goes off, she gets these professional pictures taken by this photographer. I believe he has his own magazine. And yeah, so her picture spread turned out to be nice. He was I'm gonna say he was very
a dog.
But he was polite and respectful of Angel when the staff was around. But when the staff left, after it was time for them to be like, okay, you should have enough shoots to take back with you to the auditions. And then it was just him and her, and he's like, well,
how you gonna pay for these pictures?
He's gonna, right.
I mean, he said it beforehand. Ultimately, she did know that in order for her to pay for those pictures, she was gonna have to do something. But she didn't know exactly what. I mean, she had an idea because he recognized her from the peers.
I believe she thought that she was just gonna have to suck some dick, get a little ass up, and Angel is okay with that because she's used to doing that at the piers. So she was just like, well, shit, if I gotta fuck to get these pictures, I'm gonna do it. But I don't think she was expecting what he had in store for her, which was
he took some pictures for his own personal collection, and he made her touch herself.
He made her undress.
He completely get naked while he took pictures and snap pictures. And let's be honest, that shit was degrading. If it's not something that you want to do, then that'll be degrading to anybody. But that was not something she wanted to do, and you could tell it bothered her because even in the first season, when Angel met old Trump dude and he told her to take off all her clothes, then she seemed a little hesitant about it.
But she got naked. She got naked.
Yeah, she did.
I don't think she had an issue with taking off her top and even her skirt or bottom.
It's the underwear.
She had to do the underwear. I think that's what really gets Angel, and that's what we saw. You'll see that in this episode too. How this man did. Basically, he took pictures of her. She ended up leaving. She goes home, let them know what happened. Hey, we got the pictures. I got the pictures done. But he also took personal pictures of me and, wanted to keep them for his collection. And
he called her a special beauty.
Yeah.
A special beauty.
Yeah, she was crying or whatever. And so Blanca is like, oh, hell no. Not one of my children.
And Lil Poppy got up in that thing like, oh, you got us.
Lil Poppy is like, oh, hell no.
You know what? I like Lil Poppy. He's just down to ride. He is just for it. It don't matter. You fucking with my sisters. You fucking with the ones I love. I'm gonna fuck your ass up.
Right.
And he's all about it. So definitely once Angel decides to let them know in that episode what happened, they definitely got protective of her, and they went right on over to his house
where he still was.
Beat that ass.
Got
them pictures and those negatives.
And the negatives.
So because ultimately he didn't say he was gonna exploit her, but in that situation you have to be mindful, and it's not just in the LGBTQ community, it's anywhere. If any photographer is wanting you to offer some shit like that in order for them to give you whatever service they're trying to offer, you have to be mindful. Anybody could exploit you.
Right.
Even if they say they don't want to, and even if they don't do it, who's to say? You don't know who would have got a hold of them pictures.
Because I'm telling you,
that shit up.
When the commercial came on after that scene, I'm thinking, damn, he is about to wait until this girl blows up, and then he's gonna leak them fucking photos on a porno site. And now, oh boo, this beautiful person that we all thought was a woman is now a trans. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh, I was scared for her. But when it came back on, I was like, oh, they done went through and got the they done went through.
Like, you ain't gonna come for this family.
Yes.
Not this one.
So ultimately, they got everything back. She was able to present the photos to the same woman who gave her that reference. And Angel is now ready to go, I guess, to see who's going to be up on the lineup with her, to see who's going to win this spread.
She's getting her shot. She is definitely going to get her shot. So we're definitely happy for Angel. I can't wait till the next episode to see what happens with that. But we're going to go ahead and switch gears into something else that happened on the episode. We
got to talk about Blanca.
Get that nail salon. So y'all know, we let y'all know in the last episode that she got fired quick. She quit. She got fired. She can't get unemployment. We all know that. So either way, she's moving on to something else. And Pray Trail just kind of gave her that pep talk, like, while you sitting over here telling your children they need to go for something, fight for something, you got to do it too. You got to be an example. So she meets up with this woman. We do not know this old hag's name, but she meets up with her.
What I can say about this woman is that she was married to somebody who was somebody.
That's how she came into this real.
She got a lot of properties, and they had a lot of money, and this was like a mob family.
Surprisingly, she got divorced from dude who was fucking around with a man.
Right. she caught her man having sex with
another man, the mailman. I think that's what she said. And yeah, she divorced him and took all his money, properties, and all of that. And when she let Blanca know that,
right,
while she was sitting up there showing her the property,
right.
you know, Blanca, she went and saw the property. It was a beautiful property. I definitely thought it was.
But the
nice
lady kept calling it a dump.
She did. Like, you could tell this was just one of those real entitled, snobby, bougie. I get everything I want. You can't tell me no. Mm-hmm. She was horrible. Yeah. And then you could tell she was racist or prejudiced because off the rip Blanca's introducing herself and she's, are you Puerto Rican or something? Because I don't do business with them. I only do business with Dominicans because I've had good luck with them. And Blanca was like, well, I'm Dominican. Okay. Oh, good. Because I don't do business with anybody who's darker than the tan that my auntie.
It was that brown paper bag type of thing.
That's exactly what that was.
And then here she goes, well, I'm going to need the first and last month. And she started walking off like Blanca ain't had the money. Blanca said, oh, I got this shit right in my bag, bitch. You take cash. And she looked like...
I prefer it.
Yes. So she took the money. And Blanca is like, well, what do I sign type of thing? And this lady is like, oh, no, we're not doing any type of paperwork.
That was a red flag
right We're just going to shake on it. Mm-hmm. It was a red flag. It should have been a red flag. But they shook on it. Blanca got the keys. The lady walks out. And that was that. Okay? So... we talk about this woman, this white woman. She's an older woman. She goes back to her home, and her son comes in
while she's doing an
interview with the magazine, and he comes in with a bag full of money, and he's pulled it out on the table. The lady's looking like, what the hell? And of course, you could tell that the lady was kind of like, a little bit embarrassed. Like, why would you show this type of money to a reporter?
He looked like your stereotypical mobster in the jumpsuit, knots full of money with the chain, like
the big belly.
Damn, I can't even do the accent. I got you lit.
Oh Lord. Yeah, so he comes in. Now mind you, this is why this lady is doing an interview. And she's like, you have to start wearing a suit. You're now the executive, whatever the fuck. She gave him a title. She gave him a title.
Let me tell you, it's interesting. Like, wordplay is a motherfucker. So, like, in that interview, how she played the whole situation, she gave him a title. Like, pretty much he collects rent.
Right.
And she gave him some type of sophisticated title with only the way that, with a family touch that only a family knows how to do. I was like, oh, pretty much you send his ass to collect money and he be beating ass if you don't get that money up. That's that family mob shit.
And he's like, I like my track suit. This is how I dress. This is how I go and get that money. So that's basically how it was. The reporter walks off, and then she has a conversation with her son, and she's like, listen, you can't do this type of stuff in front of these reporters. They're gonna go back and report how we get our money, and then we're gonna be going to jail. So she's trying to school her son at the same time to let her know, hey, we not only finna do this mob shit, we're gonna do some shit the right way. And that's what she was trying to do within this magazine spread, kind of like put herself out there as a businesswoman. Okay, so then it goes into Blanca telling her house of Evangelista, her children.
Before we get to that, Ricky came back home because Ricky was sitting at the table.
Oh yeah, so we did mention Ricky back in the first. We mentioned him in the first season. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch our second season, episode 1, where we mentioned who Ricky was. Ricky is Damon's boyfriend,
who is on tour with Albie Shore. Y'all know, y'all remember last season where him and Damon went to the audition and they both got in, but Damon decided to stay in school while Ricky went ahead and went on the tour.
Right.
So Ricky is finally back, you all. He is back. Tour is over, so
he comes back home.
I'm trying to think. Did before we even got either way, before we even get to that, Ricky comes back home, right?
Ricky came back home. They had sex.
Which, first of all,
unprotected.
They had unprotected sex.
And you have to think about it. This show is mainly set around the HIV/AIDS epidemic.
Like literally, the first episode, and so far we might be like a fourth through the second episode, and like 2 to 3 young men that already died.
Right.
Like they're definitely showing awareness to what this is doing to the LGBTQ community.
Right.
That men are dying. Like literally, it has been 2 to 3 deaths already, and we have not even gotten to the end of the second episode.
Right.
So they had unprotected sex.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say something because I was sitting up there looking at Damon. I'm like, did he think that was cute?
What?
Having his hand in his pants just sitting there waiting like that?
Oh.
That shit wasn't cute, baby. I just want to let you know. It was not cute. I was sitting there like, is that supposed to be cute? I see the little hearts on the floor leading up, and then
he had little rose petals leading in the door to their room. They share a room. You have to think about this is a small condo where they were all living in.
His little young ass.
And he had sheets hanging up that kind of like separate them, so just in case if anybody comes in the room, they wouldn't be seen. Well, anyway, Damon walks in. Ricky walks in and he sees Damon laid out with his little short shorts on and his hands in his little pants. I was like, okay, Damon, come through with the sexy now, honey. Come through with the fucking sexy.
That shit had me dying when I saw it. I was like, is he thinking that shit is... I mean, it's just my preference. Like, why you got your hand in your pants? That ain't cute, but whatever. He was coming through with the sexy.
Damon
exactly. That's all that matters. Ricky liked this, so that is all that matters. He knew what his man liked, and he did it.
Yes.
So that's all that matters. So, okay. Damon, you got that one. Either way,
they had sex.
Yeah,
they had sex unprotected.
Unprotected sex.
Yeah.
Unprotected sex. And in the midst of that, you know, they wind up having a damn family meeting because another young man wind up dying. Blanca came in interrupting them. So because of all this going on, and you know what? Because before Blanca decided to do this, Damon and Ricky, not yet. Damon and Ricky went to the club, and Damon found out that Ricky
there was
cheated
another
on him.
gay guy on the tour.
Right.
I guess Damon thought that it was going to be all straight men as dancers. And Ricky forgot to mention to Damon that there was another guy who was gay who was on the tour with him.
Pettiness runs all over. The homeboy came up like, I fucked your man and everyone knows it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he was serious.
But when he tried to really hit on Damon first, he was trying to hit on him, like trying to shoot his shot. And Damon was kind of like turning him down, like, no, I got a man. And he's like, oh, well, shit, I know your man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I've had your man in every way possible since you don't want to goddamn, act like you want this.
All summer 16.
All summer long, he had the dick, basically, is what the guy was saying. And him and Damon get into a little scuffle or whatever, and here comes Ricky trying to step in between, like, dude, what are you doing? Type of thing. Damon takes him off to the back, and then, they break up. They did.
They didn't break up to the end. I mean, but ultimately they didn't break up to the end.
Oh, right. You're right.
But ultimately they do break up. Y'all don't mind us. Let me put a disclaimer out there. We are looking down because we just trying to make sure that we're getting all the important points in there. So we're just putting that in there. But y'all got it. Either way, ultimately they broke up. But because of this situation, that is how Blanca found out that they had unprotected sex.
Right.
And because she found that out, she decided to go ahead and let her children know that she has been infected, that she has HIV now turned AIDS.
She's like, y'all in here having unprotected sex. I've told y'all about this. I preach it all the time. And now I gotta give you the ugly truth. This is what I'm going through because I did these things back in my past, trying to give myself to every man that I see, trying to find love in all the wrong places. And now I have contracted this disease. because of the unprotected sex. And basically, you know, she's trying to let them know, hey, I've been where you guys have been. So I don't want you to look at this as I'm just preaching to you. I'm letting you know I've done these same things.
Right.
And that's basically how she goes on, and she tells them about it. And of course, they all, you know, crowd around her, and they're trying to be comforting.
I think Lil Ricky,
Girl,
Lil Poppy made that scene. Like, me and Ty, if y'all know Ty's my girlfriend, me and Ty was in the living room. Like, I was crying. Ty had to get the fuck up and walk out.
Poppy was like,
he made that
no,
scene.
mommy, I got you, mommy. I love you. You know,
you come to me.
You hurting? You come to me.
I go steal you some cough medicine.
He said, you need medicine? I'm going to go steal it for you. You need money? He about to rob somebody to get it.
He finna do what he needs to do to make sure his mother is good.
It's good. He's gonna make sure that she is going to live and that house is gonna be straight. So I'm taking Poppy as the man of the house.
He has to, truthfully, Blanca is the woman and the man of the house because she holds shit down. Like
Blanca holds it down.
Blanca holds shit down.
Yeah.
But Poppy, ultimately,
you get that sense.
He's like the man of the house. Like, I'm the protector. I'm gonna make sure everyone's good. So I like Poppy.
He's the man. He's like a manly man. He's a manly man.
I can't wait for him and Angel to figure it out.
He's like a manly, because we've never seen Poppy. I've never seen Poppy kiss anybody on either season. I've never seen Poppy lust after anybody besides Angel, and he's just now doing that in this season.
Do you think he's just somebody who just I'm with everyone. I see no color. I see no sex. I'm just all with one, because just like you said, we haven't seen him do anything. Although it does seem like him and Angel is getting a little bit close. And I mean, to me, he never gave me those vibes that he liked men. He just gave me vibes that I'm just for everybody. Yeah. I'm with everybody wherever I feel love, whatever. If we got the same vibe, if we're vibing, I'm with it.
Right.
And he just gives me those vibes. Like, he might be a woman be with a woman tomorrow, then a man the next day. He just whatever I flow with.
We don't know. We really don't know, but hopefully we're gonna be able to find out in this season where Ricky kind of like, because we don't know what Ricky's background was. I'm sorry, Poppy Chulo.
Your name need to be Ricky, apparently.
We don't know, because I thought it was whatever. We don't know where Poppy, where he came from, what his background is. All we know is he was selling drugs, he was homeless, he was working for, some black people. He was selling drugs for them or whatever, end up getting caught up, end up going to jail, and Blanca ended up getting him out. He started going to the balls with them. Then he ultimately started living in the home with them, and Blanca basically just took him in as his mother. So we don't really know too much about Poppy Chulo, but hopefully we'll find a little bit. That's my name for him, Poppy Chulo.
That's how we go.
We're gonna find a little bit more about Poppy Chulo, hopefully, as the season goes on. But
hopefully, because I'm really liking him, especially after he cried to his mom. I'm like, I need more of a story on him.
Yes, we have got to get it. And hopefully Pose will give us that. Mm-hmm. We don't want you guys to give us Electra, Blanca, Damon, Angel throughout, and Pray Tell throughout the whole season. We want to know about Ricky as well, honey. So anyway, we're going to go off into Electra going over to the house of Ferocity.
So y'all know she left Evangelista because in the last episode because she didn't want to tell them where she was getting her money from. She didn't want to abide by the rules. She didn't want to show up for dinner. She didn't want to tell where the money came from.
She wasn't going to the funerals.
She didn't go to the funeral. And when I tell you, Pray Tell read her.
He came with this, honey.
You came with this whole. This is what you was doing while we was out getting arrested. Either way,
she was not for the community. Pray Tell was basically saying she's not for the community. You're not standing up with us. You're not going to
we out here
funerals.
dying,
You're not
fighting for
out
rights.
here trying to protest with us. All you doing is sneaking off that night and showing up for the fucking balls with all this new shit that nobody knows where you getting this money from. So he's like, fuck it, give her fucking trophy. She comes in, she want to make her own house and stuff, which is fine. You know, they want people to branch out and start taking care of the younger ones and start showing them how to take care of their community, because nobody else will. When your parents put you out, you're homeless. So they need more mothers out there to take care of these young kids. And Pray tells he's all for that, but it's like she was being disrespectful to the cause.
And that's what she was doing, because she didn't care. Like, you'll be sure to want to reap the benefits of us being out here marching, but you don't want to sit up here and march with us, and you know you're influential in the community.
Right.
So that's an issue.
Right.
But either way, we digress. She's with the Veracity House now.
Veracity.
And if y'all don't know, that house is the house that Candy and Lulu started after the House of Abundance broke up.
Mm-hmm.
Candy and Lulu, if y'all don't know who they are, that's why y'all need to get on polls, because Candy got a Spitfire mouth.
Honey, Candy went and got them damn ass shots and thought she was just the shit. Okay? She went and got her shit done.
She still think she the shit.
Yes.
Can't dance worth of nothing.
Honey.
And be trying.
Honey.
Anything for her house.
Listen, she's the aggressor to me. Of the season, they've given her that aggressive the character, that aggressive character. And she's kind of like, okay, well, y'all gotta think about it, where Elektra is living in their home. Mind you, this is not some extravagant home that Elektra
but
is
it's better
to.
than Evangelista.
It's better than Evangelista, and they have other women in the home as well. And she comes in, they got they damn Slim Fast and popcorn and hot sauce, honey.
They ain't eating better than the Evangelistas. They ain't eating better.
So they like, listen, we are on a health kick this month.
And the fresh pine sauce smell of manicure.
Listen, they are on it. And they set the table, it's time to eat together, and here come goddamn Elektra. Walks in, sits down, like, what the fuck is this? Okay, I'll take a sip type of thing. And after, she's just like, I want to get I need your closet, bitch. I need your closet.
Need more closet space, because she had the same issue at Evangelista today. She didn't have enough closet
needs more
space.
Room.
Now she need more closet space. Well, what the fuck you need all this closet space for?
That's Candy.
Like, what the fuck you need all this closet space for? Where's the money coming from?
Like, where are we gonna put myself? For one, I'm already sharing my closet with Lulu.
Right.
And now I don't have enough room for your stuff. So if you want your stuff to be in our closet, you're gonna have to let us wear some of your shit. Are you sharing? And then what Candy say? I mean, what Elektra say? Sharing. But she ain't sharing. She
I'm
not
giving
sharing.
enough to you, Candy and Lulu and Blanca.
I birthed you bitches.
That's my issue.
That's how she like, I birthed you bitches.
Better be grateful about
Be grateful that I'm even in your home and that I'm showing my presence.
I mean, because, real shit, true shit. Elektra wins. She wins.
She wins at the ball. She knows how to get that trophy.
She's just one of those elegant, high sedity people that is gonna do whatever it takes to make sure she maintains her lifestyle. And in the midst of her maintaining her lifestyle, she wins, because if she's gonna come correct.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come half-assed.
She's
if
not
I'm coming, I'm gonna steal from the museum to make sure I got the proper royal attire to win this fucking ball.
Sure we win.
So she's gonna come, and ultimately everybody wants that. That's why when she separates and goes off and do her own thing, everybody's like, oh shit,
yeah,
Elektra got a house,
yeah,
or Electra's with this house or that house, because Electra's if she's coming to your house, she's gonna bring you some trophies.
Right, they want her on their team.
Yes, they want you.
But ultimately, Electra was just like, fuck this shit. I'm about to take this damn tablecloth that y'all got on this table, and this is my motherfucking exit, bitch.
She made her exit.
And as you should know, I'll be coming back for my things. I'll send someone for my things, okay? She ain't even worry about that shit because she know it better be there when she goddamn send somebody to come back and get it. And she goes off. Electra starts recruiting for her own home. Like she has to get some recruits to be on her team so she can open up her own house. And that's what she does. You'll see that throughout this episode where she goes off and she starts recruiting people. And
she's forming her house.
She's forming her house. She runs into this white woman. I'm sorry, this white trans woman. And this lady has her own business, obviously, because she caught her when she was closing down. And she's just like, the white lady was like, well, there's no white people at the balls. So again, we talk about the separation within the community. You know, it's a lot of transgender, gays, lesbians within the community that don't necessarily form together. And it was just like we saw a different side to where, damn, I didn't never think about it after watching the whole first season. I don't remember seeing a lot of white people. If I did see white people at the balls, it was specks. It wasn't as many at the balls. There was more in the bar where it was a lot of men, because the majority white men in the bar, but I've never really seen too many white people at the ball. So when she said that, when the white woman said, well, you know, it's not many white people at the ball, Electra is just like, bitch, I'm that bitch. You coming into this ball with me and you gonna walk with me under my house. And that's what she did. So she formed this awesome team. They walked into the ball. Mind you, while the category is going, which the category I believe at that point was feathers. They come in, interrupt.
They won on. Nah, feathers was the last one that they actually won on. Was this the storyteller one? Well, first of all, just input. Are they not getting more creative with these balls? Because last season they didn't have a storytelling section.
Right.
We saw 2 storytelling sections.
We did.
So they got. I think they came in on storytelling because that was when Evangelista did the Romeo and Juliet, and then another house came behind and did the Cinderella, and then they stepped in with the House of Wintour. Anna Wintour.
Okay.
The editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine, because mind y'all, Madonna started making this shit come to the forefront. This is shit they've been doing, but Madonna just so happened to let that shit out there.
Right.
So she named her house after Anna Wintour of Vogue.
And she gets her trophy. She gives this whole long drawn out speech. And she introduces her house. And they get the trophy.
And I mean, let's just take a moment and talk about these 2 dudes that just flip flop between houses. I still don't know their fucking names.
They kids.
Like, that was in the first season.
And they were kids in Electra's house. Then they leave and go to Blanca's house. And the kids, the boys. Oh, that's the boys' room, or that's the kids' room, or whatever.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Obviously not, honey.
These hoes ain't loyal.
They jumping ship.
They all over the fucking place.
So when they saw that Electra won that trophy, they like, mother, please take us back.
She did not win the trophy yet. She just introduced herself. She won the trophy at the end when they did the feathers challenge.
Either way, Kim.
Okay, well, they
got the motherfucking trophy. Wintour got the trophy, and the motherfuckers wanted to go on back home to the mom. Mother, please take us back. We don't want to be with Blanca anymore. We want to come back home. And ultimately, I don't even think she said yes. She just
and they followed right on behind.
Graciously followed right on behind. Didn't give a shit about no loyalty. Didn't give a shit about who was feeding them. Blanca was feeding them, clothing them, you know, being their mother. They left. No loyalty.
They left, which is fine.
And it was okay. I believe Blanca and the house, they're gonna prosper. And we're gonna see this on that next episode. So going towards the end of the episode, Blanca starts talking about this medication that a lot of rich people are taking for AIDS or HIV. And she's like, well, damn, you know, I've heard about this medicine. People seem to be dying even when they start taking it. I feel fine. I don't think I should take it. So she, you know, consults with the nurse, and then they have a conversation about it. Ultimately, Blanca takes the medication. She's gonna start that process on trying to make her life a little bit longer, just so she can be here for her kids.
So she finally starts to take the medicine after she just realizes like this is just gonna help me fight harder for what I need to fight, which is keeping my nail salon. Because ultimately, I don't know if we mentioned, but old hag once she found out that
Blanca was a man.
Blanca was a man after her mafioso son came and told her, she evicted her, pretty much told her she had to get out because she doesn't do business with Blanca's kind. She doesn't do business with her kind. And so Blanca let her know, like after she had her little down moment, had to think about it and pray, tell, egged her on, like, nah, you need to fight back. That's yours. You done already gave rent. You done already started. She done started painting, ordering the damn boots and shit. Like, no, you need to. You gotta stay there.
Take what's yours.
So yeah,
the lady comes in like, well, I sent my son to give you back your money and tell you that you have to eat
it. Trespassing.
And then I come in here and you stealing my shit type of thing. And Blanca's like, oh no, man, I'm not leaving.
Right. I gave you first and last. I got 2 months.
First and last. And ultimately, we did not sign a contract. You said we shook on it. So this is my place. And if you want to take me to court, then I'm going to go to court. Of course, the lady, she starts naming off all of these people who she has
like
backing
Russians her. And pretty much trying to insinuate that she can get Blanca's ass beat. But Blanca let her know, like, that don't scare me. You know how often I got my ass beat? Like, pretty much I'm in a community where we get our ass beat
every day. Like,
and I'm not scared. I'm tired of y'all trying to tell us you want to gentrify the neighborhood, and I don't care to gentrify the neighborhood to make you feel comfortable.
Right.
I did what I need to do as a business owner. I gave you the money.
Right.
You agreed to it, and that's just it.
So because I'm a man, you don't want to take my money. Like, I know what happened between your husband and who he was cheating on you with. That had nothing to do with Blanca.
At all.
But because your husband did this, you just think that, the LGBT community is just scum of the fucking earth, and you don't want to work with them along with the blacks, the Asians, the Koreans, you know what I'm saying? Along with the other people who you think are beneath you. You don't want to take this lady's money. Money is money, bitches spend.
Exactly.
And so Blanca saying she wasn't going nowhere, and she stayed her ass right there. The lady walks out, and boom, Blanca has her place set. It's very pretty inside. I think Blanca did a very great job with the setup, and she finally gets her first customer.
Yeah, that's ultimately how the episode. Hold up, because I need a tequila break. But yeah, she gets her first episode. She get her first customer. Yeah, I was so happy for her.
I was happy for her too. I'm so excited. You guys definitely have to tune in. It comes on FX. If you have cable, it comes on FX on
I ain't got cable, so get it on your stick
on Tuesday nights. If you have an Amazon or a Fire Stick, you can kind of try and catch the episodes as they come weekly. And then you can also catch that first season on Netflix. Netflix is coming through. They getting on to it, baby.
Netflix is doing the damn thing.
Yes. So please tell us what you guys thought about this episode of our commentary, and let us know how you feel. Give us your thoughts, your opinions. And also comment below, please. Also share. Please share. Let everybody know that it's two misses coming to you, two opinionated insinuations, and we're gonna come and tell you what we think. I'm thinking logically. I'm thinking logically. I don't know what she's thinking.
I'm just thinking realistically, like real shit, true shit.
She thinks real shit, true shit. I think logically, and just let us know what you think.
If y'all got
anything else you guys want us to watch?
Yeah, anything else that y'all want us to watch, whether it's movies or actual shows. Just let us know and we'll watch it. We like to watch it.
Even if it's a news story, if it's a blog, anything that's out that you guys want us to give us your opinion on, let us know, because we will definitely come through with the fucking opinions, honey. Okay?
Yeah.
And you can follow us. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Quadrica Hogan. It's gonna be in the description below.
Hillary D. Oh, damn. Hillary underscore DP.
Yes.
Piz and dog, piz and pirate.
Yes.
Arr.
Oh wow.
Girl.
We'll have those links below so you guys can follow us. And we will see you guys for episode 3. Okay? Don't forget, I got some new covers coming for you soon. So check those out as well.
Alright, y'all.
All right.
Please comment up on that because if y'all don't, shit gonna happen.
Oh Lord. It's been a little slow with the videos, but I'm gonna come with the videos. But I just need you guys to continue to stay active with me. If you stay active, I'll come active with new videos. Okay?
Alright.
All right. Peace.